up? Your little fanatic is here, and today I'm going to be yeah. Now I remember what I remember what I gotta make this about. So I saw a Twitter post, right? So let me just read this because I don't actually remember what it says. Not at BTS being scared because Jungkook is muscular. And then there's Jimin. It's basically referring to the Run episode. It just came out. Yeah, so basically Suga was just like complaining the whole time about being next to Jungkook because, you know, Jungkook's so strong. And they were playing like some different version of what we would call musical chairs over here, basically. And if you've ever played musical chairs or your own country's version of musical chairs, you know that once the music stops, you have to sit, you know, really quickly. And a lot of times people get hurt in the process. A lot of the times people get pushed and bumped out the way. And of course, you don't want to be by the burliest member in the group if you're going to be pushing and fighting for a spot, you know? So basically, Yuga was being like very cautious of Jungkook during this. And also J-Hope was, and I just really love this little conversation they had right here.
덩어리가 무섭죠? 무섭다.
Because it was so hilarious. They were literally talking about him behind his back. You know, like people say, oh, they were talking about me behind my back. They were literally talking about him behind his back. And like, I don't know, I just found it really funny that they just kept referring to him as a lump. And that use of vocabulary to me was just so super duper comical. And like the whole time, you know, in the beginning, all the members were like, okay, Jungkook, let's go easy. Don't be too aggressive, okay? Like, let's calm down during this. Whole time Jungkook, he was just like, I'm just living, you guys. Like, I'm just sitting here. So yeah, that's what they meant by, you know, the members being scared of Jungkook's strength. There's been other instances too. I'll just put up like one or two right here just so you get an idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm like that too. I'm pretty sure anybody is like that when you're in a competitive game with somebody that's obviously bigger and stronger than you. You're always, you know, you got your eyes on them. Like, okay, I'm gonna stay away from them. So yeah, before we get into the actual muscly part of it, there was a part in there that happened. They were playing the musical chair type game. Hold up, before I get into this, speaking of musical chairs, I used to hate this game so much. Like, whenever my class played musical chairs, I just loathed it so much because I just hated like I'm really competitive, but like that type of competition was just, it never felt right to me. It never sat right with me. Like, I always got hurt in the process because I was always like the littlest one. And it was just, I didn't like playing musical chairs at all. But anyways, they were playing this and this happened. We're gonna watch this together. Did I even record that part? Come on. Y'all know I gotta talk about this. Come on.
Okay.
So yeah, Jimin, he got like the small little itty part of the pillow and Jungkook got more of it, so he won it.
좀 무섭다. 덩어리가 무섭죠? 무섭다. 단백질이 무섭구나. 오케이.
Okay, let's watch that one more time.
덩어리가 무섭죠? 무섭다. 단백질이 무섭구나. 오케이. 무섭다. 자, 지민.
I watched this so many times. Like, I cannot even tell you how many times I watched this. I just really love this because Jungkook knew Jimin was feeling a bit down, a bit bummed out. Of course, he lost, as anybody would be feeling bummed out. So yeah, he took that opportunity to comfort him. And I don't know, it was just so sweet. So yeah, the whole gesture was just so sweet and so thoughtful. And just the fact that it lasted a little longer than I feel like it should have, because you could hear J-Hope in the back.
무섭다. 자, 지민 나오세요.
Of course, it's always J-Hope or Namjoon. We're like, come on, you guys. Like, we're still on camera. So yeah, J-Hope, he was in the back like, Jimmy, you're out. Because like once they lost, they had to go to like the side somewhere. Yeah, you know something's up when you have J-Hope like rushing it along. I probably have already watched this about 1,000 times 50. So about 50,000 times I've probably watched this. Because you know, like on Twitter they loop videos and stuff, so I just stared at it for like 10 minutes because it's a lot of stuff to see here. So like Jungkook, I was looking at Jungkook's smile here because it was like really big at first and then it just kind of like it kind of softened a bit into like a little V shape. And I don't know, to me it looked like he got a little sort of bashful, but content and happy at the same time. So if you're enjoying this video so far, please take one moment to give it a big thumbs up. And if you smiled at all, please subscribe. It would really make my day. I saw a fan art, so I'll put it up right here. But I think this fan art right here perfectly like depicts, you know, the emotions, or conveys the emotions that I feel like they had at this moment. Like, honestly, it didn't look like he had any intent to let go like anytime soon. And the only reason that he let go was because J-Hope was hurrying Jimin to, you know, so they could finish playing the game. But yeah, he just looked, they both look really content right here. Like, Jimin literally leaned into him and started humming to this song. I actually found out what the song was. So it's like a piano. It should be playing in the background right now, but it's like a piano instrumental of like this really soft, really sweet sort of I don't know, I want to say it's a love song. It has no lyrics, but it just sounds really emotional, I guess. It makes you feel really sad, but like happy at the same time. You can listen to it also if you want to. And I do have to mention that the song is called Kiss the Rain. So I don't want to sit here and say like it has any correlation to the rainy day incident, because it probably has absolutely nothing to do with that. But I just did want to point out that the title of it is Kiss the Rain. So you can take that wherever you want to take it, that he chose to hum it here when Jungkook was back hugging him. Yeah, Jimin, he really did like look so content right here. Like, he was like, you know, who really lost here? That's the way he was looking. Who really lost here? Because it wasn't me. And then if you also look, because, you know, it's little details like this. Jimin leaned in his head towards Jungkook a bit. Like, of course, he was like leaned back, you know, do-do-do-do-do-do. And he leaned his head into Jungkook's. And then Jungkook also leaned his head into Jimin's. So if J-Hope wouldn't have called Jimin to go, they would have really been just sitting there cuddled up. Because Jungkook didn't really get the chance to lean his head on Jimin because he let go before that could happen. But it was about to happen because I saw it, and you can see it here too. Yeah, if you follow me on Twitter, which you should, so if you don't, it's here, you know. But yeah, if you follow me on Twitter, you noticed that when this came out, I was posting a whole bunch of clips from the Run BTS episode back in April, when they were seen cuddling and back hugging during that Run episode, and also when they were seen sleeping together, because the moment just really reminded me of that. I don't really know why, maybe because it was a back hug, maybe because they looked so content while doing it, but it did remind me of those two moments. I don't know, I just really feel like that means a lot, that we keep getting recurring, sweet, and just really genuine moments like this. I just think that means a lot, because, you know, everybody always tries to discredit them and what they have for each other, whatever it is. But it's definitely something special. It's definitely something strong. But anyways, let's get up to the part where Jimin is putting Jungkook's muscles to good use. As somebody in this thread said, I'll put them up right here somewhere. But yeah, some of my favorites are, of course, all of the back hug moments. All the times where Jimin has literally just jumped on Jungkook's back and Jungkook is like perfectly fine with that, and they just walk around just talking to each other. Like, one of the biggest moments ever is the one that we always like to make fun of, but the, oh, I can't jump this high, Jungkook, can you lift me up, because I can't reach this bar that is right here above my head. I can't reach that. The intention was so obvious here. It's crazy. It really is crazy. And then also this moment right here that I really cannot believe we got, because, you know, you always see stuff that says like couple goals on like Instagram or YouTube, and they do stuff exactly like this. Stuff exactly like this is what they do. Like, it's so crazy just how couple like they are, you know. I wonder why. I really do wonder why are they so couple like. So yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And as always, stay happy, stay free, and stay beautiful. Johnsy's out. And if you brush your teeth today, subscribe.